All right, ready to geek out with me today?
Always up for a good geek out session.
We're diving deep into Microsoft's quarterly earnings.
The numbers game.
Yeah, and I know earnings reports might not sound like the most thrilling thing,
Not exactly a blockbuster movie premiere.
but trust me, these numbers tell a story about where tech is headed.
Absolutely. About AI, the cloud, even how we work.
We've got articles, analyses, even snippets from the earnings call itself.
Laying it all out on the table.
Exactly, so let's jump right in.
All right, let's do it.
First off, Microsoft blew past expectations. Like, seriously, crushed them.
Yeah, they pulled in nearly $70 billion in revenue.
70 billion, I mean, wow.
That's a powerful statement about their strategy focusing on cloud and AI.
They were ahead of the curve on those trends, that's for sure.
Definitely saw the potential early on.
But here's a twist. They're taking an $800 million hit because of their investment in Cruise.
Ah, yes, the self-driving car venture.
You know those robo-taxis everyone's talking about?
It's an impairment charge, meaning they had to adjust the value of that investment.
So maybe those driverless cars are further down the road than we thought.
Could be. Developing that tech is trickier than it seems.
All right, let's switch gears to AI. Microsoft's AI revenue is exploding.
It's a staggering $13 billion, 175% jump from last year.
175%, that's, whoa. What's driving that kind of growth?
Well, they've been pouring resources into developing AI, cutting-edge models, applications.
They're not just building it, they're figuring out how to make money from it.
That's the key, isn't it? Turning innovation into profit.
But hold on, there's this Chinese startup, DeepSeek, claiming to offer similar AI but cheaper.
Oh, yeah. DeepSeek's making waves.
Could they be a real threat to Microsoft?
Definitely a player to watch. Affordable AI could shake things up.
Price wars, innovation battles, this is getting interesting.
The tech world is rarely boring.
Now let's talk about Azure, their cloud platform. It brought in a massive $41 billion this quarter.
Azure's the backbone for so many businesses now, websites, apps, data storage.
It's become essential, hasn't it?
Like electricity, almost. Businesses can't function without it.
But with this huge AI push, are they spreading themselves too thin?
It's a balancing act, for sure. They've got this established cloud business.
And now they're pouring billions into AI, which is still evolving.
Exactly. Managing resources and priorities is going to be key.
So finding that sweet spot between maximizing what they've got and grabbing new opportunities.
It's a challenge every tech giant faces.
Speaking of new opportunities, let's talk about how AI is changing how we work.
Right, the future of work, that's a big one.
Microsoft 365 Copilot, it's seeing huge adoption. Companies are loving it.
It's not just a tool, it's like having an AI colleague.
Yeah, that super efficient assistant who anticipates your needs helps you be more productive.
It analyzes data, helps you write, even suggests what to do next.
It's changing how we use computers entirely. It's pretty amazing.
We're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
This makes me wonder, are we on the verge of an agent revolution?
Where AI is part of every job.
How will that change industries? What skills will we need?
Lots of questions to unpack there, for sure.
And driving this AI wave, there's Microsoft partnership with OpenAI, the folks behind ChatGPT.
That's a power couple in the tech world.
What does this alliance mean for both of them?
Well, it gives Microsoft access to some of the most advanced AI models out there.
They're both betting big on each other, aren't they?
It's shared vision, shared goals. It's a strategic move for both.
And they're changing how they fund OpenAI, taking a more measured approach.
Not just throwing money at it, but being strategic, investing where it matters.
Smart, not just big, right?
Exactly. Thinking long term, that's the key.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground already.
From revenue figures to AI's potential impact.
What are your initial takeaways from this first look at Microsoft's earnings?
Well, they're riding high on AI and cloud computing. They saw the trends coming.
They adapted, they're innovating, but they're also facing some serious challenges.
Managing that massive scale, navigating a competitive AI landscape, it's a wild ride.
That's for sure. It's a powerful reminder that even tech giants have to keep evolving to stay ahead.
The only constant is change, especially in the world of technology.
So true.
Feels like we're just getting started, though.
Oh, we've got plenty more to dig into.
One of the big questions is, how will all this affect the future of work?
That's the one everyone's asking, right? Robots taking our jobs.
It's not that simple. Microsoft is presenting AI as a tool to help us, not replace us.
So more like a helpful colleague.
Exactly. They're calling it an agent revolution, where AI becomes part of almost every job.
So imagine having this AI assistant who can analyze data, help you brainstorm, even write emails for you.
Freeing us from the boring tasks, letting us focus on the bigger picture.
Microsoft 365 Copilot is a good example. It's not just automating, it's helping us think better.
Being more strategic, communicating more effectively, it's pretty cool, actually.
But what about people who are worried about AI making their skills obsolete?
It's a valid concern. Like any big tech shift, there will be new jobs and old jobs will change.
So adapt and learn new skills.
Exactly. Embrace lifelong learning. The people who thrive will be the ones who can work with AI.
Not against it.
It's about collaboration, not competition. Humans and AI working together.
That makes sense. But let's not forget about security. All this AI means sensitive data is everywhere.
Right. Security is huge. Microsoft has a whole initiative, the Secure Future Initiative.
Building security into their AI from the ground up.
Exactly. Protecting data, watching for threats, responding quickly if something happens.
And making sure the AI is used ethically, right?
That's where data governance comes in. Tools like Microsoft Purview help with that.
So it's not just about the tech, it's about using it responsibly.
Responsible AI, that's the key. Innovation with safeguards.
Okay, let's shift gears for a minute and talk about Microsoft's consumer businesses. What about LinkedIn?
LinkedIn's still the king of professional networking. They're seeing record engagement.
It's not just about posting your resume anymore.
Not at all. They're using AI to make it more personalized, more effective.
Connecting the right people, helping small businesses find talent.
And their premium service, LinkedIn Premium, is doing really well.
So from a static platform to a more dynamic networking hub.
Exactly. They're evolving.
And what about gaming? What's happening with Xbox and all that?
Big changes there, too. They're focusing on profitability, high-margin games, and services like Game Pass.
Making more money from the games they're already selling.
And they're pushing Xbox cloud gaming, which is seeing a lot of use.
Cloud gaming, that's the future, right?
Definitely growing fast.
Yeah.
And it fits with their overall strategy, everything in the cloud.
So Microsoft's doing a lot. AI, cloud, business software, gaming. It's a lot to keep track of.
They're firing on all cylinders, that's for sure. It's an exciting time for them.
What's the big picture here, though? What does it all mean?
I think it shows they're making some bold bets on where tech is going. They're not afraid to invest.
They're innovating, but they're also being responsible about it.
Finding that balance is crucial.
So what does this mean for the average person trying to keep up with all this change?
I think the takeaway is we're seeing a huge shift in how we use technology. AI is everywhere now.
At work, at home, everywhere.
Exactly. And it's important to stay informed, ask questions, think critically.
Don't just believe the hype. Do your own research.
The future is being shaped right now. We all have a role to play.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's zoom in on some of the specific numbers from the report. Anything jump out at you?
Yeah, the scale of their cloud operations is mind-boggling. Those data centers, the infrastructure, it's massive.
They're playing the long game, that's for sure. Building for the future, decades down the line.
Like they're creating this digital city powered by AI. But what about the PC? Is it dead?
Not at all. Actually, they're seeing a resurgence in PC sales, especially with Windows 11.
So the PC's making a comeback.
And Copilot on PCs is a game changer. It's like they're making PCs smart again.
So not replacing PCs, but integrating them with the cloud.
Exactly. AI everywhere. On
Yeah.
your PC, your phone, your Xbox, it's all connected. Seamless, that's the word. But are they neglecting their other businesses with all this AI focus?
No, they're still seeing good growth in areas like business software, Dynamics 365.
So they're not putting all their chips on AI.
It's a balanced approach, playing to their strengths while investing in the future. Smart move.
It's been fascinating digging into Microsoft's earnings report. They're a company in motion, that's for sure.
Leading the charge in AI while managing a complex tech landscape. It's impressive.
What struck you the most about all this?
Their ability to balance the present and the future, their core businesses, with these big bets on AI.
They're thinking long-term, not just chasing the next shiny object.
That's a valuable lesson for anyone in tech. Vision matters.
And for everyone listening, we want to hear your thoughts. Excited about AI, concerned. What stands out to you?
Share your ideas, join the conversation. We're all figuring this out together.
That's it for our deep dive into Microsoft's earnings. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, keep diving deep.